Hey, so the other day I recorded a video with an amazing entrepreneur. Her name was Abbie, and she asked me at the end of the interview some questions about time management, just totally candid and off the cuff. So I decided to release it as a bonus to her video that is going to release this week as well. So if you wanted to go watch that interview, the link will be somewhere in the screen in the description box below. And also, if you want to watch this bonus video, that's what this one is for as well. I hope you enjoy.
You have
Sure.
any last words of wisdom, Abby?
Actually, it is more like asking you a question.
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah. I have a question for you.
You have a
Because I
question
know
for
you do a
me?
bit of like time management. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So like time management hacks I can implement. Throw some at me.
throw some at you. Well, I just want to say I commend you for having the social media timer because I have 45 minutes too. Like that's my limit a day, and my husband actually knows the password. I don't know the password, so I can't hack
Oh.
the thing. So that's a tip. You could get someone, a friend or a family member, to have a password that you don't know.
Yeah.
What else? You know, I mean, I didn't really ask you about like what do you struggle with when it comes to time management? Probably the most.
Uh. Okay. For me, my downside is that I love technology a lot, and I like testing new softwares a lot, and I actually love reviewing software sometimes. So I've been on like almost every time management app you can think of. If you name one, I probably used it. So I've used everything, and some are pretty cool. But if it's just you, you don't need all that feature. It's like I have Asana, but I don't really use any of the features. Like so my hack was just to get like a book and paper and then have like a basic to-do list app on your phone
Yep.
and then put like a notification so I know that at 9 a.m starts this. They give myself 1 hour at 10 a.m and that ding it says um the next task there says have you done the 9 a.m task. So I do
I
that. So
love
it's
that.
yeah, it's just one thing. Like let's say it's like today's task was schedule 5 social media posts. I put a timer at 10 o'clock in the morning, schedule 5 social media posts, one at 11 that says have you scheduled 5 social media posts. And I just did that. So like this sometimes I'm like, oh, it takes 5 minutes, I'll do this later. Then an hour passes. So that like have you done that? To
Yeah.
have like little to-do lists. People keep saying break your tasks down, and that might work. If you're like an overachiever like me, that would not work. That would not work. But this technique, Pomodoro, Pomodoro,
Pomodoro.
yeah, that one, that worked for me because
Good.
I'm also very lazy. So it's like,
No, you're
okay,
not.
I'm quite lazy. Like I can procrastinate like nobody's business. It's an
I bet
Olympic
you
sport.
you're not. We could talk about this forever, but I bet that you're not lazy. But just like just some tips that I've heard. Some of the things that you've said. Things take way longer than they actually do. So, or when that how long we estimate them for. So multiply everything by 1.5 or 2 times as much. So like if you think you can do 5 social media posts in an hour, give yourself an hour and a half or two because you know that
Oh,
it's going to take longer. The other thing that I'll mention is, like you said, tools. Like we don't need fancy tools to manage our time and be intentional. All you need is a calendar. Like a Google Calendar is my life. Like every
oh,
week I schedule my entire week in a Google Calendar and I just follow it. And when things change, I just drag and drop it and move. Like that's fine.
oh, I might try that.
Yeah.
I tend to like write. I sleep with like this book next to me because I have too many ideas. So like
Yep.
I'm sleeping and like 10 o'clock I'm like tomorrow I'll do this. I don't open my phone, so I just like write it down, even with the lights off, so it comes out very like chicken
Yep.
scratchy.
Oh my God,
But
I do
then I
that
just
too.
lift my head so I can go back to sleep. I
Yep.
know. I have mastered writing in the dark.
Yep. I love that. Yeah, and I'll just say another thing that you might have touched on is like the shiny object syndrome as well of like, oh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. Um,
I
so same thing as like your business venture kind of like advice, like what's your intention, and what do you like and don't like before you go ahead and like get started with a new idea, right? So like analyze, take a minute to pause and analyze something, the shiny object that you are like being distracted by. Stop, pause, and check out, see if it actually like feels good, and then go either say yes or no, and that's totally fine. But like I'm a huge fan, like I'm a meditation and yoga teacher and like all that stuff as well, so like I'm a huge fan of pausing and like, you know, analyzing, thinking about it, feeling it in our body.
But I don't think I'm very good at it. I'll just pick that up. I actually have two meditation apps on my phone. I don't think I'm very good at it right now. I'm still trying. It's like I'm trying to clear my head. And I know the app says that thoughts will come in, but they're just there constantly. Like, and then I'm thinking of what I'm going to do, what I will do, what I should have done. And I'm like, no, it doesn't matter. But it's still there, like, nudge.
So that's exactly what meditation is for. It's for you to actually watch your thoughts. It's not for your mind to be empty.
Okay, I guess I'm doing it wrong.
So you're doing it wrong. I think people just like have like this idea of like what meditation should look like.
Empty your mind. Feel your breath in your stomach.
Yep.
Feel your chest go in and out. But I can multitask. I can feel my chest go in and out. I can count in and out and still think of work tomorrow. Like, it doesn't help.
Well, you're not doing it at the same time you're flipping back and forth. Like the more that you become in the present moment, you're going to notice that, you know, it is, you know, breathing, feeling your chest, and then you think, and then you come back to your breath, and then you think. So it's like this cycle that you go through. But, you know, I'm not a fan of multitasking. If that is like something that you try and do, like if you have 10 million tabs open, cut that out, like get rid of that. I've posted on social media before, like, I dare you to exit out of all of your tabs right now. And I had like 100 comments on this thing that was like, absolutely not.
I can't. If I have more than 5, I get uncomfortable. Yeah. Or if I have like those tasks at the bottom, and more than 5 is open, I just get uncomfortable.
Same.
And I pass, I'm like, it just feels, I don't know, uncomfortable in a way.
Yeah, it is uncomfortable. And, you know, I'll say that when you meditate, you're closing those tabs in your brain. It's the same thing as the computer, as your internet browser. Like you have 8 tabs open of all these ideas. And the point of meditating is to like actually watch them and process them so then you can close them.
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Definitely not there yet.
You are. You're just observing your thoughts, which is meditation. So you're doing a good job.
I thought I was supposed to focus on my breath and not on my thoughts.
It's both, right? Like it's this cycle of forgetting and remembering the present moment. It's this huge cycle, right? Of I remember my breath, and the breath isn't like something that, you know, the breath is just a metaphor or an analogy for the present moment, right? So like you can focus on your breath.
I'm saying that. What the hell?
Because this was my first business venture, is like helping people find time to do yoga and meditate, and then I realized that they wouldn't actually do it until their to-do list was done. So like that like kind of like threw me into what I do now. You can't hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Oh, you can see me.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but no, that was my first business venture. So like, I think, and it just turned into what I'm doing now, which is like overall time management instead of just focusing on the self-care piece. But yeah, I have so many tips that I could share with you, but
please do. I've taken to actually installing like a habits tracker to track like my habits. Because it says that, it is. I had made a daily timetable that says wake up 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. yoga, exercise, meditation, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. clean up, 8 to 9 breakfast. It had like a habit tracker to track that I actually exercise every month. Then I got the ridiculous band so I can actually track like my heart rate and steps and all of that. I'm like, oh man, too much effort into this. Way too much effort into this.
Yeah, that's a lot, so what I'm doing is combining like this like intuitive yoga holistic piece to time management. That's kind of like where my uniqueness is, and like it's like balancing the structure and the rigidity and the routines with allowing the universe like intuition, magic, play, because you need that side to refuel yourself to continue with the habits and the routine and like the structure. So it's like finding this balance between the two.
You go, girl. What's the time there, by the way?
Oh, it went over. I'm probably gonna edit a bunch of like the ending stuff out.
We've definitely gone over 20 minutes.
Yeah, we definitely have. But I have to head off. I actually am gonna go do yoga in like 15 minutes. But I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming on here today.